Welcome to this overview of the Jaz Fanara Resort. We will be doing the whole tour around the territory, so feel free to use the time codes below this video to navigate to a specific part that you're interested in. So this resort is situated on the cliff, providing guests with breathtaking views, which I will be showing you later on, and it has direct access to some of the area's best snorkeling and diving spots. So as you walk in, the first thing you'll see is the lounge area and the reception where you check in, so feel free to look around. These are the doors which will lead to the main part of the resort. There is also a lounge area outdoor. We'll come back later on and walk through the doors. For now, let's go to this area, which is like a welcome drink zone where you can wait for your check-in. If you just had your flight and you came to the hotel, this is where you can go for your welcome drinks, and there is a bar. So there are different systems in place, like breakfast only, half board, or all inclusive. So depending on what you have, you can use the facilities according to your booking. Now we're walking to the reception, and from there I'll show you something really useful. So down here, this corridor has the shops that you might need. So let's say this one you might not need because it's like jewelry. Here you can buy some long sleeve in case you burn. This shop might be completely useless to you because they're just selling fake brands, but the following one can be quite useful because you can get some stuff that you don't have with you, like the after sun or the sun protection, emergency products you didn't pack. You can still haggle in the shop, so even if it has a sticker with a price on, you can negotiate to drop it lower. This is where the ATM machine is. There are other two machines I will show you later on in the video. These stairs lead to the dining area for breakfast, lunch and dinner. This is where you're coming. This particular time is lunchtime, so let's have a look at the options. You always start with the salad bar, then you move on to this buffet of international cuisines. You can have a look. There is rice. These options are pretty much the same. They sometimes change, but there will be always some variety of vegetables as well. Potatoes often available as well, and that's the main grill section where the queue builds up for dinner and lunch. During breakfast they're making pancakes there, so if you have a look around, there are plenty of options. There's also a soup section as well that you can use like an appetizer, and this is the dessert section. So after you finish your starter main, you're coming here for the small cakes and the fruit section as well, which changes sometimes, but most of the times this is exactly the selection available. There is always fries for breakfast, lunch and dinner, and rice, white rice, egg fried rice. It really depends if it's like a seafood day or a some Italian pasta day. This is the bar section. There's always water available here. And I'm going to be showing you the machine, the coffee machine that's working during breakfast, available during lunch and dinner too. They have it by the pool as well, so you don't have to make your way just to this particular area. If you leave this dining area, you can go to the rooms section, which are in the main building. And there are two other machines on the side here, you can see. You have to compare the rates because they will be always different. So there are 3 available ATMs. This corridor leads to all the rooms of the Jaz Fanara Resort. So it's not the residences, it's the resort part of the hotel, which is the main building, closer to the reception rather than the beach. The room I will be showing you is not standard, it's slightly bigger. It's the Supreme twin room. You can either have 2 beds or 1, and it's with the sea view. This is what you get when you check in, and there are also things available in the mini fridge, which are paid extra for, and I will show you the price list. The water is included, and it's in a glass bottle, but we still bought our own water from the shop around. It's about 2-minute walk. This is the balcony, and that's the view that you get. The garden on the territory is truly beautiful, and I always see workers taking care of it. They're always planting, watering, cleaning, doing something. That's why it looks so nice. But because it's so green, there are also mosquitoes. Here's a bathroom, so you can see things that you will have. You will also get a shower gel and shampoo, so you don't need to pack all of that with you. This is a very spacious shower space. Towels, of course, you'll have plenty. If you need something, just ask the cleaner. There is a safe here, and also you can do your laundry, so it's extra paid, but you can do laundry on the territory. There's also a pillow, spare pillow, just in case. We're now stepping outside. This is where the main reception building is, and that's the terrace that you can use before check-in or just during your stay at any time to have a coffee or order some other drinks. That's the part with the rooms, which are on the other side, so it's still part of the same building, but the rooms are going to be closer and closer to the pool and beach area. So we're walking downstairs, and I'm going to show you how nice the garden here looks and how the gardeners take care of this place. The place on the right here you can see with tables, that's the restaurant where you have to book in advance and it's paid extra, which will be in the video later on. At the beginning, this territory seems to be bigger than it actually is, so that you don't get lost. There are signs. So there is a kids club, diving center, which I will be showing you later on. And on the right, there is amphitheater and other facilities. So if we walk down this area, and on the right, you can see the rooms which have their own patio. So it's not just a balcony, but you can literally just walk into your room straight from the pool. So this is one of the best choices, I think. So if I knew this in advance, I would probably request a room by the pool somewhere. Maybe you need to specify that at reception before you come in, because when we checked in, it was a fully booked hotel, so there were no spare other rooms, and we had to just stay where we are. But if I knew it in advance, I would probably reach out to them. This pool here is not heated, these two pools, but the one after where you can see people swimming, it's the heated pool, so it's very comfort temperature during winter as well. So these are the rooms I talked about just now. So you can see on the left hand side they have their own like patio, and they can go directly from the pool bar straight to their room. If you choose a room and it's on the second floor, it's slightly less convenient, and there are no lifts on the side. So even if you go to the dining room, I showed you the stairs earlier on, there's no other options but stairs. So here we have the showers, so you can use them before going into the pool. And that's the entertainment section. You can play ping pong here. You don't have to book anything. You just wait until the rackets are free. There are no people, and you just take over the space. And this area here, it's the kids section. So if you have children with you, that's where you drop them off. And there are specific time frames where you have to pick them up for lunch, and you have to specify that at reception. That section here is also interesting. I didn't see it at the beginning of our stay. I found out about it later on. There's a hot tub on the left. It looked absolutely horrific. I would not get in there. It's just a super small space that you have to share with other people. That's the beautiful gardening here you can see. As you walk slightly further, you'll see the amphitheater on the right, and then the volleyball place on the left, as you can see here. Normally they collect people for the volleyball, and it looks quite fun, mixed ages, and it's just friendly, not super competitive. Just slightly on the right, there is this area for the romantic dinner by the beach. So I think you can reserve that at reception. It might be extra pay, but I think it's worth it if you're coming here with your partner. This is the relaxing entertainment. Sometimes they have some high activities like Zumba and aqua aerobics, but this is some chill yoga. This is the children's pool. It's a lot more shallow. It's a little bit more isolated from the deeper section of the pool. The lifeguard is watching over. This is the heated pool. So you can see there's people actually swimming in this area. In summer, the other two pools will probably be fine as well, but we're here just at the beginning of spring, so majority of the people are using the heated one only. We're now approaching the bar. So right by the entrance to the pool, you have this bar where you can also have lunch instead of the main building. Less choices here, but it's also an option if you want to have like a sandwich or pizza, something light. This is a list with the drinks. If you have an all-inclusive deal, you can pause and have a look at what's available here. This is where you can take a seat, relax. It's a shaded area, so you're protected from the sun. Let me show you now where the pizza would be served. So you can order in advance or you can just arrive here and see what's available. On this side you have more machines like for the drinking water, fizzy drinks, and of course the coffee machine, different flavored water, and also ice cream, of course. So it's all part of the all-inclusive deal. Different ice creams available. Sometimes more popular ice creams will be gone. Shisha, I'm not sure actually if shisha is extra paid or not. I'm doing a loop now, so I walked all the way around the whole pool area. I'm coming back because I need to show you the spa area and the gym. But as we're walking, I'll just put some music so you can enjoy the territory of this hotel. We're now approaching the Italian restaurant, which has to be booked in advance. It's not part of the all-inclusive deal, it's extra. So if you want to make your stay a little bit more interesting, you can book this restaurant and enjoy a slightly different dinner than an everyday buffet options. This is the Mediva Spa. Opening hours, they have sauna, hammam, different massage options. The guys who work there, they constantly try to sell you things when you're relaxing by the beach. I think they should have a system in place, like a red flag, which means please do not approach me. Don't try to sell me things, because that's a problem when you're trying to relax. Someone's constantly trying to sell you things. We're now approaching the gym. I'll be showing you what's inside it. It's a super tiny gym, but it's convenient that they have one. You can still get a decent workout. Towels available on site, techno gym equipped. So you have the treadmills, bike, seated row, cable machines, different plates, small bars. Of course, they won't be 20 kg. Lat pull down, some dumbbells, which you can deload, and of course water available here. Steps if you want to do some sort of elevated lunges or Bulgarian lunges. You can have a good full body workout here if you really need to train during your holiday. I will be now showing you how to get to the beach, the approach to the beach, and mentioning some of the important things when you're choosing this resort. So amphitheater is on the left, beach entrance is on the right. We're kind of on a cliff, so to get down, there are no lifts. The only way to get there is by foot. It's a long way, but it's not too steep. So that's the walkway. So first you complete this walkway, and then you have a choice whether to take stairs or keep walking down this walkway lower down. The good news is that halfway through the walk there is a bar, so you can take a break. There is a shade as well, so you can take a seat, relax, and then keep walking downhill. Now I'm going to show you one of the hidden spots which I found during my stay for the sunset. So it's by the amphitheater. It's the perfect spot to see the sunset. I'm now walking all the way to the beach, and fun fact is that a long time ago, this cliff was actually under the sea. the Red Sea. Over millions of years, the land rose up, and now we're walking here on top of the cliff that was once part of the sea floor. Pretty amazing. Well, this is the whole area where you can swim, but the actual beach of the Jaz Fanara is what you can see on the screen right now, where the people are. Slightly more to the left is El Fanar Beach. There is an entrance fee of $3 depending on the season. What I'm showing you right now is a different hotel beach, which is on the right. If you don't want to pay the fee, you can swim across the water and go past other hotels. That's not a problem. But if you get out of water, you can only use the beach that belongs to your own hotel or the beach club which you paid the entrance fee for. I swam across the whole bay at Ras El Sid, across other hotels, to show you the underwater life. Corals, fish, everything. Just keep watching the next video. It's definitely for you if you want to know what to expect if you're coming here for your next holiday.